In the true life video that we watched in class on Friday, I think the most surprising thing to me was Derek's injury, how extensive it was, and how difficult it was for his family to adapt to it. When he got home, doorways were changed, new bed, chairs or stairs were changed just so he could get his wheelchair in and out of the house easily. New van, new everything for him, which was just really shocking to see how much effort they had to put in just for him to be able to attempt to move around normally. Uh, to relate this back to class, a lot of the stuff that we can relate to are more the ACL patient, the 16-year-old basketball player, and then the St. John's basketball player who had the tendon injury in the foot. You could see them with the physical therapists, working on things like range of motion, strength, plyometric dynamic exercises, things that we specifically talked about in class, where with Derek it was more occupational therapy, just trying to be able to have him function in normal life. Uh, for psychosocial issues, looking at the St. John's basketball player, uh, he had a chance to be able to travel with the team to their conference tournament and then to the NCAA tournament, and he just chose not to because even though he was rehabbing, I think he felt a disconnection with the team. He didn't feel like he was truly a part of it, and so he didn't want to be with them. He would rather just be kind of by himself alone. And then the 16-year-old basketball player with the ACL injury had a lot of issues with her parents who were being very overprotective, claiming they were always going to tell the doctor on everything that she did when she wasn't really doing anything that was going to cause any harm. Her dad would overreact to any little issue and always say she just doesn't want to get better. And challenges for Derek, kind of earlier, getting used to being in the wheelchair and everything else, but also being able to understand that you might never walk again. I mean, he has to just realize the fact that the chances of him walking are slim to none, and he just has to be able to deal with that and find people he can talk to be able to deal with it, and make the best of it. Not live a life where he's gonna pity himself or pity his own life, but where he's going to be able to be happy and enjoy the companies of others and be a light to other people. And then also just, I mean, not just the walking, but I mean, he had difficulty eating, difficulty in sleeping, moving around the house. Just being able to comprehend that and move past it would be just a tremendous obstacle in anyone's life. And just, I admire him so much for being able to move past that and being able to understand that he has to learn to deal with it, because the odds are he's not going to be able to do any of that easily ever again. And overall, I thought it was a good video. I think the best part was looking at Derek's situation, because I know I've dealt with parents in the high schools that are very overprotective. I mean, we've all seen that. And then the college athlete, the St. John's basketball player, motivated, and there wasn't much video on him anyways. Seemed like his rehab went really smoothly, and not many issues. But I think Derek's was the best story to see, and was the most uplifting out of all of them.